Hi guys, it's me Jacob here. Just before you watch this clip, why not check out the full episode of the Talking Football podcast, which is available down in the description below, and follow the social medias of the Talking Football podcast, which will also be down below. And most important, like and subscribe to the Jackie Cully YouTube channel for more clips of the podcast and more to come, all about football and much more. Now, let's get to the clip. Today is the big one. It's the one we try to do every year.
And the one that fails miserably every year.
I
Because we
actually
can't predict.
I actually did quite well last year.
You did. I maybe didn't.
Yeah. But it is, of
It's good
course,
fun.
it is, of course, the Premier League predictions of 2024-25. That I feel old for saying that. But
Yeah.
but there we are. And we move on to the team that finished second last season. It is,
Yep.
of course, Arsenal. What do we think about the Gunners?
Well, Arsenal, I mean, before I get into my prediction for them, I do like Arsenal. I think that it's really good what Arteta's done there. He's been really impressive as a manager over the last few years. I think a lot of people had their doubters for him, especially when they were comparing him to Lampard and Gerrard back at the start of his reign as Arsenal boss. But I think people have turned their opinion on him, rightly so. Best defence in the league last year. Saliba, Gabriel, Raya, what a good back three that was last year. They've added to that as well with Calafiori coming in. Timber obviously were back from injury, which is really big for them. So the defence is really good. However, I just worry slightly about their goals. They've obviously got some really good players like Odegaard and Saka, and Havertz hit form last year as well. But I just think they just lack that consistent number 9. So I've just gone for second place, just to miss out again.
Well, this is probably going to be the boldest prediction so far.
Go on.
5th? No, I'm joking.
No.
I for Arsenal to win the league.
Win the league? Oh, okay, wow.
I just think it'll be like I think you have to say trying to justify. I think they will just do it because I think it's another year of experience. It was the same as Liverpool in 18-19. Obviously, the striker is the thing, but obviously Firmino. We were recording at the time, so the Firmino away sick meme is coming back.
Away sick? I forgot that.
But that's a classic for anyone who listened to the podcast before.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's made me laugh. But no, I think they will win the league. They've got enough firepower. I think, that striker, in the big games, in terms of like your Aston Villas away from home and at home, which they drop vital points in, your Fulham's
twice,
as well. They've dropped against Fulham twice as well. But I think they do have enough firepower because they scored 91 goals last year, Miles.
That is true. I mean, you absolutely done me there with that stat.
89 or 91, I think. 80,
yeah, that is true. I don't know, man. It's just something about them just to get across the line. Like, it's obviously. I mean, there's no secret. I think Man City win the league. Little spoiler there. I don't know. I think they just lack that little bit of potential, bit of cutting edge in the big games. Against Man City, they need to be. They did do well last year. I can't knock them for getting 4 points.
Off it, Miles.
No, that's good. That's good. But as Rodri said in his post-match interview, or Bernardo Silva was it? I think he said that.
Rodri.
Was it Rodri? Yeah. If that was Man City, would they have put them to the sword a bit more? As in Man City against Arsenal, if they were chasing them, you got to win that game. In hindsight, you do, don't you? But as you said, if they beat Villa, then they would have been fine. So, yeah, well, I just think they've just missed out. I don't think they've just missed out. It's still have a good season, but
they would have won every game in 2024 except one, and that would have been the Man City game.
Yeah,
which is just they dropped points twice in 2024, and they still didn't win the league.
That's the power of Man City, though, isn't it?
Indeed.
That's all they can do to you.
5. But then we move on. So you have them second. I'll have them first. Let's see what happens. Great. Man City's coming after me now. But no, after them, of course, we had the team that surprised everyone last year. So I put them 7th last year. They did a little bit better in finishing 4th. It is, of course, Aston Villa. What do we think? Unai Emery.
Yeah, Aston Villa, fair play to them for last season. What a season. Ollie Watkins we said before, he's good, but is he good? But he was very good last season, Ollie Watkins. So fair play to them for the finish of getting a Champions League. However, I think it will take its toll. I mean, that's no secret that Newcastle really struggled last year with Champions League football. I think it will happen to Villa this year, but not as bad as it happened to Newcastle. So I've gone for 6th. I just feel like they will still be decent in the Premier League. They'll still have a good season. And Unai Emery does know how to manage European season. He's done it before with Sevilla multiple times, managing Champions League football, Europa League football with the league competition as well. So I feel like they will be fine enough, but not to get Champions League again, just because it will take a toll on its squad. They've lost Douglas Luiz as well, which is a massive player for them. They've replaced him with Onana, which is a really good signing, I think. Everton will definitely be lacking his experience this year. And they've kept a lot of their good players, like your Watkins is, Martinez in goal as well, really good keeper. So I think they'll be solid, but nothing too special like last year. I think it was still a good season to get Europa League.
I mean, yeah, going from 4th to 6th is not great, but it is Aston Villa.
Yeah,
still a big club. They have won a European Cup.
They have indeed.
That was before we were alive, but there we are. Yeah. But this is another road prediction. I'll probably get killed for this.
What's this?
I put them third.
Third? Oh wow, that's high.
Third.
That's high. Why is that?
I just think, I don't know. Obviously, Douglas Luiz, I didn't benefit that, to be honest. I forgot that Luiz was sold. But it's a big void to fill, obviously, because he scored so many goals for them last year.
He did.
When you think about Ollie Watkins, when he wasn't firing, Douglas Luiz was there, especially at the start of the season.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think I think I put them there because I think they played European football last year. Obviously, Conference League to Champions League is a very different animal. When you're playing
massively
Tuesday,
different
Wednesday, and some games Thursday, obviously with the new rule.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I just see them having a really good season again because of the experience of doing it. So that is quite an important factor. And then it's also the unpredictable factor of the team I put in fourth, which we'll come on to later. But I just think they have that experience, while this other team with a new manager, might struggle. But I think they'll still do well.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I think Aston Villa will do well this year. They won't be pushing for the title. You never know. I could be wrong.
Very unlikely.
Very unlikely. Have a bet on it if you want. Don't encourage gambling here.
I'm gonna say, be gamble aware.
If people want to gamble, it's not down to me. Don't say Jacob did it.
You stop right there.
But no,
you didn't have lawyers on you now.
I just think Aston Villa will finish third. I could be wrong, probably will be, but we gotta have some shouts in here.
No, sure, shout, mate. I'd love to see it.
And then I think he should have been manager of the season last year anyway.
I'd agree.
If that's not, if they do finish third, how can he not be manager of the season?
Yeah, especially with Champions League football now as well. Would be really incredible. I'd like to see it, to be fair. I like Villa. So.
Yeah, definitely. So that is Aston Villa, Miles 6th. I put them third. I've already done 2 road predictions in a row.
Oh, no.
But